Welcome. This is case 001. The first case. My first case. So, here we are. We're at the Carranza Memorial. It's located in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Don't really know what to say for my first case. All you need to know is this is my story of becoming a paranormal investigator. At least, trying to be. I heard this place was haunted, according to Reddit. Maybe not the most reliable source, but whatever. We'll see what's up. This is actually my third time being here. Second time alone. So, and I'm gonna be straight. Don't feel haunted, but I did some digging and I kind of understand why this place may have the story that it does, because it's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than it seems. I honestly thought this was a Native American monument at first, but no, it's actually Spanish. So here we are, up close and personal. It turns out that this is not Native American like I thought. It doesn't really, you don't get any information from this location at all. Nothing to really tell you, but basically this monument was made for Emilio Carranza Rodriguez. He was actually a pilot, so that doesn't really make sense. If you look around, don't look like there's planes going anywhere near here, but this is actually a crash site. That's what this monument is truly. Setting the story for you. Basically, we're thinking 1910s, 1920s. Really bad relationship between the US and Mexico. A lot of tension, and it was getting pretty bad. I heard something about near the border, in Texas, like there was lynchings and, bad treatment, and even police officers and stuff, just going after these people. And kind of just, wanting them out of the country. And they are Mexican Americans, they're not. And Mexico was having its own issues as a country, and the US was getting involved, per usual. And basically there's this pilot, American pilot, Lindbergh. He wanted to make a goodwill flight to try to, ease things in a way. And I think it actually, it ended up working. So this guy Lindbergh, he flies from New York City to Mexico City. He's going along the way. It's this cool thing. And it's trying to, connect the two countries. And basically, along the way, he meets this other pilot who's a Mexican pilot, and he ends up he's been a little bit of an idol and stuff, and he gets really inspired by this guy. And basically this guy completes the flight and everything goes well, and Emilio was the person that he met along the way, and so he decided that he wanted to do the same thing but for his country. So instead of from New York City to Mexico City, he went from Mexico City to New York City, obviously. So he had this cool little flight, and the same thing. So now they had the support of both the people on either side. That was a really cool thing for Americans. They had their little Lindbergh, and then Mexico had their Lindbergh. He was able to fly, and it was successful. It actually it had this little it tied the knot. It made people happy, and that's a really cool thing that he was able to do that. And basically, Emilio, he makes it to New York City. He even hit up Washington D.C. He saw the president. Then he goes to New York City. He meets, the mayor of the city and everything. And things are going well. And he goes to go on his return flight home, and not totally shown this information. I've researched this a bit, but I saw some sources say that there may have been some peer pressuring from a Mexican general back at home maybe that's true, maybe not, but either way, Emilio decided to leave. He left at a really weird time, it said, like really suddenly in a thunderstorm. And obviously, like back then, technology is not that good, so airplanes are not made to go through storms, not even nowadays. But so he ends up going in through a storm, and he ended up crashing and dying, sadly. And this is where we stand. This is that spot. And Mexico lost a hero in some sort of way. Like, a lot of people like looked up to him, and that's like a really cool thing, especially like long flights like that. That's like a really big deal for early planes and things, like. And for him to die like that, that's just, it's messed up. And basically this monument here is the donations, or like the accumulation of the donations of Mexican children back at home. And here we stand. I think that's kind of cool. Even on the side of the monument here, you can see, you probably can't see it, but I'll read it to you. It says, to the people of Mexico, hope that your high ideals will be realized. And at the top it says, a messenger of peace. This monument, means a lot to the people of Mexico. There's even actually a little like ceremony apparently held once a year here to pay respects to this man. Who knew that this even was here? Like, damn, we out in the middle of nowhere, and this is this. I'm really glad that I got to learn about this. It's I'm looking for ghosts, but to learn about such influential people that have existed so close to my home, it's definitely something interesting. I don't really get a bad vibe here, and after learning about Emilio's story, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like a bad place. And even if it's haunted, I can't really imagine that it would be anything like bad. I don't know, it's actually, I'm gonna be straight, it feels weirdly comforting here. It's I don't know how to explain it. Like, obviously, you don't go into the forest when it's silent, right? But like, it's a lively forest here. It is dark as hell tonight, but it's really cloudy outside. There's a reason for it. I don't know. There's something about this place that's it's not foreboding at all. It's almost like it almost draws you in. It's like, I guess some people could call that like a lure, but to me it feels like it almost like the monument's pulling you to, like, I don't know, show your respect. And that's what we'll do. The man that this was built for deserved his respect. He deserved it, so why not, give him what he wants. Alright, we're back in the car now. The safety of the car, I guess. Although, I don't really know if it's that different than out there. I don't know if ghosts can just, like, come in or whatever, but whatever. I guess this kind of shows how I left the weapon in the car, so shows how I feel about this place. I don't know. There's not really much else to do here, I guess. I guess some people might think I'm a little crazy for coming out to places like this alone, but this is just something that I like to do. And I'm not really a super scared person. I get scared, but it's fun for me, to be honest. I definitely want to go someplace that has more of a bad vibe, though, because I mean, it's pretty obvious why people don't like this place. I mean, we're in a deep, dark forest, like, at nighttime. Like, anywhere you put that in is gonna be scary. But, you know, I almost am led to believe that that's why people think that this is haunted, is because of the location and not for, you know, real reasons. I want to see a place that doesn't peg you as something very, you know, like just obviously scary. If the environment itself is nothing to gawk at, and then for some reason people still claim that it's haunted, that's the type of place that I think that would be cool to explore. I want to feel my stomach drop. Like, this place is like, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you step out and there's like, it's covered in sand, and when you step onto the sand, it's like this, like it the only way that I can explain it is it feels like a pillow. like the sound is dampened because of the ground, and it's very, like, it's almost warm. It's nice. Like, I could honestly come out here and just chill, like. And then even when the clouds are cleared and, you know, you can see all the stars, like, it's actually a really pretty spot. I think I'm the unlucky one out of my family. Pretty sure I have 3 siblings, and I'm pretty sure all of my siblings plus my mom have all experienced something. And how am I the one that's left out? Like, I'm the one that likes the stuff. My older sister told me one time that ghosts don't want to go to people that want to see them, which is like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll chat. Like, I'll communicate with the ghosts and be like cool with the ghosts. Like, y'all can be friends with me. Like, I ain't gonna run. Well, I mean, I might, but like, I don't know, you know, I'm less likely to run than like my other siblings. Like, I used to be a lot more scared of things earlier in life. I was someone that would watch like one ad for, you know, a horror movie, and it would change my life. Like, like watching old Chucky ads and stuff, like, oh my god, I couldn't sit like with my feet dangling with underneath the couch or just anything. It just freaked me out. But I don't know, something changed along the way, and now it's completely different. Now I enjoy scary stuff. I'm not really sure why, but I don't hate this outcome. I'm glad that I got over my fears, but now I chase the fear. So it's almost like a high. I don't know. It's like it's like a hit when you get scared. It's like fight or flight kicks in, and I don't know. Blood's pumping for once. I guess I feel kind of bored otherwise. Yeah, I'll admit I'm a bit of a thrill seeker, but you know, as long as it doesn't get me killed, right? All right, I think we're good here. Oh no, it's 4 a.m. Wonder what's gonna happen. I've been here for a while. I think I've been here around like an hour or two in between, and nothing really, so nothing to report. I think I'm gonna head out soon.